Getting rich is easy. We see it every day. People run an ad, launch a funnel, sell a course, make 30 grand in 3 weeks, and flex like they made it. But wealth is different. Wealth is quiet. It's compounding. It's harder to kill than hype. And in this video, I'm breaking down why most digital marketers are tired and rich instead of wealthy and free. And I know a little bit about this because I've made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K. And I'm telling you, this right here is why most digital marketers have high income months but feel broke the next. So let's talk about why direct response marketing is the biggest trap and comfort zone online and how to shift from quick cash to real long-term money. Here's how it starts. You learn sales, you get good at ads, you start stacking up cash every time you launch something and you feel invincible. But guess what? That skill that got you rich is the same one that'll keep you broke. Why? Because you start to think that sales equals sustainability when it doesn't. You become addicted to the hit. You need new hooks, new funnels, new launches, or the money stops. And it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you'll probably just end up like one of those addicted old people at the casino, just sitting like zombies in front of the slot machine, just hitting the button, waiting for a hit. So if that's you, by all means, feel free to click off of this video and keep on tricking yourself into thinking you're growing a business when you're not growing a business at all. You're working a digital hustle with better packaging. Every month feels like a sprint, and if you stop sprinting, the cash stops too. That's not wealth, that's not building a business, that's a treadmill that goes nowhere. So look, direct response is a tactic, it's not a business model, it's not a brand, it's not an asset. It's a skill and a good one, but if all you do is hunt, then you're gonna starve when the jungle dries up. So if you want to build long-term success in business, you need to stop thinking like a hunter and start thinking like a farmer. Build something that grows without you. Build something that feeds you whether or not you show up on camera that day. And that doesn't come from conversion tricks. That comes from compound trust and products that actually work. So here's where most marketers mess this up. They build audience only to drain them with back-to-back offers. It's always launch until their people are confused, burnt out, or broke. That's not a business, that's a clearance rack with an email list. You can't extract your way to wealth, you have to deliver your way there. So here's the truth. Wealthy creators, they don't just sell, they build ecosystems. They've got products that solve real problems, content that nurtures over time, brand that builds belief, offers that compound value, not just collect payments. If your audience can't explain what you do in one sentence, then you're not building, you're just promoting. And you need to understand that there is a big difference between getting paid and getting free. Getting paid means you made money. Getting free means you can keep it and don't have to sell your time for the next check. And most good direct response marketers, they get paid. And they get paid a lot. But they stay chained to the next launch. As soon as their ads go off, so does their income. And I'm speaking from experience with this because in years past along my entrepreneurial journey, I thought that I was building a business through direct response marketing. I thought that all I had to do to build a successful online business was to just learn how to get good at ads, and then if I make a good ad, I can just pay for some attention and then I can monetize that way. And guess what happened to me? My ad account got shut down because some people in Korea happened to hack my ads account. Well, they didn't actually hack my account. They had the guy who I was paying to manage my ads account, hacked his account. Therefore, they hacked my account, spent like $20-something thousand in one day on some fake ad running traffic to some sandal or something like that. And then my Facebook ads account got shut down right there instantly. And my income literally went to zero overnight. That wasn't a business that I was building. I'm like, man, if something is able to stop my business with just that one single thing, then I was not building a business at all. I was just building a hustle that was packaged and disguised as a business, but it wasn't. And the biggest lesson that experience taught me was that marketing is just like sex. If you have to pay for it, then you're a loser. But the real long-term wealth and the real long-term success in online business, it comes from equity, not effort. It comes from reputation, not retargeting. It comes from simplicity, not scrambling, because if you take 1 week off and your business can die, then you're not building a business, you're building a burnout machine. So let me give you the real play. The real play is to create a system, and system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money, powered by your personal brand. Because there's 4 levels of entrepreneurship, and I don't want you to make the same mistake that I made along the way. So look, the 4 levels of entrepreneurship are this. You have brand, You have marketing, you have sales, and delegation. But the foundation of everything is going to be the brand. And that's a mistake that I made years ago. I was so focused on the marketing and I was thinking that that is the way that I am going to get some sales, right? So I learned how to run ads, but I realized that the business that I wasn't growing, because it really wasn't a business, it was just a digital hustle, right? But I realized that it was that digital hustle instead of an actual business because I didn't have any foundation of my personal brand or any brand awareness to actually build it. So when stuff broke, it literally bottomed out overnight because it had no solid foundation. It's like building a house without any foundation. But the brand is what's going to keep everything afloat. And here's the thing about building a solid brand. When you build a solid brand, then the marketing and the sales pretty much takes care of itself just because of your brand authority and your brand awareness. And you don't have to do all these crazy marketing tactics or all these crazy sales tactics, which a lot of the sales tactics that a lot of these digital response marketers are doing is very sleazy and very scammy, right? But they put themselves in a position where they feel forced to do all these sleazy sales tactics because they're literally starting over at zero each and every single month, no matter how much money that they have coming in, outside of all the costs and expenses that they have to incur. So a lot of these people, I'm telling you, they're not making much money at all, but they're given the perception that they're making a lot of money to try to convince you to do some of that stuff. But they're not. A lot of these people are making like 20% profit margins at best. And if you have an online education business or if you're selling digital products, that is insane. You should be making like bare minimum 85, 90% or more profit margins. But these people, they'll talk about how they had these $100,000 days and these $1 million days, but they're not talking about that $55,000 to $60,000 that they spent in advertising and then the sales team that they have to pay on the back end of everything. And then they're only talking about the revenue. They're not talking about the profit of what they actually collected. Because if they did, you won't want to do that stuff. And they get on that hamster wheel and it is so stressful. I'm telling you, back when I was doing this stuff, it was literally a detriment to my life. Like my physical health was in shambles just because I was always stressed about what the next month is going to do. You're always running and you're always chasing something that isn't even real. But if you focus on building a system for yourself powered by your personal brand, and you don't even have to have the biggest personal brand. All that you need to have is a micro niche personal brand. You don't need to have everybody to be aware of you. You just need to get the right people to be aware of you. So this article that I read by a guy by the name of Kevin Kelly, it's called 1,000 True Fans, right? Changed my life. Because once I read this article, and I highly recommend that you read it, just the light bulb went off. I was like, oh, I don't need to get all the people. I only need to get the right people. And the basis of this article, basically Kevin Kelly said, if you get your 1,000 true fans to pay you $100 per year, then you have your six-figure business, right? You have that ever elusive $100,000 business that everybody wants to start off with, right? But if you just understand that concept, then you can move the numbers around. So your 1,000 true fans might be 300 people paying you $100 per month, to whereas you're making $1,000 per day on autopilot, right? So it's not necessarily the number that matters, it's the concept that matters. And you need to understand that you don't need to have the most people aware of your micro niche personal brand. You just need to have the right people aware. And the people really winning online, they don't necessarily have the most subscribers, but they do have the right subscribers, and they're cashing that stuff in on autopilot. And I'm telling you, once you build your system, remember, saving yourself time, energy, and money. Once you build your system powered by your personal brand, you'll be able to collect emails while you're asleep. You'll be able to get leads without paying for advertisement. You'll be able to deliver true value, and you'll be able to build true brand equity every single time someone consumes your content. And it doesn't take magic to do this. It just takes strategy, systems, and patience. You build your system once, you optimize it twice, and then it can feed you for life. But broke marketers, they just keep switching lanes. That's why you always see these guys just talking about whatever the next new fad is, or having the next new offer, or having the next new 5-day challenge, or having the next passive income strategy, or this new unlocked secret, whatever it is. They're just constantly hopping and switching into every single little lane that's available to where they can make a little bit of money because they have to, they're forced to. Because the business that they're building through their direct response marketing, it ends up eating itself. It's cannibalistic. But the wealthy creators master the one lane that they're in until the road builds itself. And when you're focused on this also, and this is the craziest part of this whole thing to me, you have a negative acquisition to acquire a customer. So most people with their direct response marketing, they have to pay money in order to get leads, to get customers, right? Whatever it is. So that's why most people that do direct response marketing, they typically have to charge high ticket simply because of the cost per acquisition, right? But when you're focused on building your micro niche personal brand, instead of thinking about marketing and direct response marketing and advertising first, well, you don't have to pay for any customer acquisition, and you actually get paid to acquire customers if you're building on a platform like YouTube, of what you're on right now. So check this. So I'm telling you, this is still so bonkers to me. With my YouTube channel, and I don't even have the biggest YouTube channel yet. At the time of me recording this video, I only have 30-something thousand subscribers. It might sound like a lot, but in the big scheme of YouTube, it's not a lot at all. I have a small YouTube channel in the YouTube world. But just off of the amount of impressions that I get on a monthly basis, I would have had to pay about $30,000 per month to get the same amount of impressions that I get for free on YouTube. I would have had to pay this much in direct response marketing through like a Facebook ad or something like that. Because when I was running ads, my CPMs, or my cost per 1,000 impressions, was about $25 to $30, right, per 1,000 impressions. But just with my small YouTube channel, I get about 1 million impressions per month for free. Well, I can't even say for free because YouTube pays me for it. So YouTube pays me to build my income, impact, and influence online. So I'll break it down for you real quick, just in case you can't catch up, Mustard. So look, if you take 1 million impressions, which is around what my small YouTube channel does every single month, you divide that by 1,000. You get 1,000, right? But then if I multiply that by the $30 I was spending per 1,000 impressions, you'll get 30,000. Or if I put this as 25 to 30,000, that's going to be 25K to $30,000 that I would have had to spend for the same 1 million impressions that I get, not even get for free on YouTube, that YouTube pays me for while I build my income, impact, and influence on the back end with my business. And it's building my personal brand, and I'm building brand equity that's going to compound over time, all at the same time. I'm telling you, it's bonkers to me. I wish I would have started this years ago. And I don't always have to be spending money on testing new creatives. I don't always have to come up with new launch strategies for the month. I don't always have to do live webinars and multiple 3 or 5 day challenges. And I don't have to go out and try to find people. They find me because I attract them with my value content, because I make true value content that they're already looking for. So the thing with this is that the traffic that you need to truly build your online business, it already exists. All that you have to do is make the value content powered by your micro niche personal brand to step in between the traffic, because that traffic already exists. They're already looking for what you have to offer, but you don't have to pay for direct marketing to get to them when they're looking to consume the stuff each and every single day anyways. Just make it for them. But now's the time to stop chasing more and start building smarter. When you're focused on building content through your personal brand, guess what? That compounds over time. You get this. You don't always have to stay on the content creation hamster wheel. And for people that think that running ads or something like that is not content creation, then I know that they have not ran that many ads before, because you are constantly creating new creatives and you are constantly testing new creatives and you are constantly testing new hooks with these different creatives, it's like you're making more content running ads. Because I know in years past, the most money that I ever spent on ads in a single month was about $100,000. Now, it's not the most because people, they spend way more than that, and it's not the least because I spent more than a lot of people have, right? And even though I was profitable, I didn't have any time to really celebrate the success because it was like, dang, as soon as the next month hits, I'm starting at zero and have to start over again. And then the ads, they fatigue, and now I have to find new creatives and just try to do all this testing that's costing me money to figure out something else that might work. It's stressful. It sucks. I ended up getting burnt out. But now I've created a system for myself that will compound over time that's not going to lead to burnout. But you need to become a builder, not just a closer, a creator of systems, not just content, and a brand, not just a marketer, so you can get numbers coming in online in your business, just like all them that you see on the screen right now. And if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description to join this Crowded at the Top community. For weekly coaching from myself, all my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only a few bucks a day to join right now, literally less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description and tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. I'm telling you, this isn't about making money and not making peace. This is about making money and making peace. You don't need another launch. You need systems, trust, and compounding value. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community. And I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. Go ahead and check out this video right here about how you can make $1 million from a low-ticket digital product. It's Crowded at the Top.